Hi travellers, I'm Anne's daughter Laneige and welcome back to my channel. So if you've been following along, you will see that I have just flown in recently from Hong Kong and I bought some new products. They're not new for me, they're really replacing old ones. They're both Laneige products, they're from Korea. I love Korean skincare. I have used this before. This is the old one and that's why it was almost empty. I totally needed a new one. Look at this, I'm like scraping the bottom. So I'm very happy to have bought a new one. I did buy it in duty free in Hong Kong airport. And do you think I kept the receipt? So I'm so sorry, I can't tell you how much it was. Most things in Hong Kong duty free is wherever you are on the islands. It's not just in the airport, but because I wasn't getting out from the airport, it was cheaper for me to buy this there than at home. I do love it. It just works so well. So I use it at night primarily when, your lips are feeling a bit dry. It's fantastic in winter. But that's the thing, I've used a whole pot. I think this is my third pot actually. It looks small, it's 20 grams, 0.7 ounces. For you Americans, that might mean something to you, but it tells me it's this big. And I find that it lasts a long time. You don't need that much. I mean, even with my big fat lips, I don't need heaps. But I just put it on. I often have it just, it usually lives right on my nightstand, right next to my bed. So even when I'm in bed about to fall asleep, I need that. And just can stretch out and get this little pot. I do actually keep it in the box because it comes with this little applicator, which is so cute, but I feel like I would lose this because I would. I love that then you don't have to, be digging into the pot with your finger. You dig into it with this. So I find, and also because of how the box is, so if you can see inside the box here, it goes down to the bottom. It goes down to the bottom on this side, so I can keep this. It just tucks in so nicely. So this is one of the few things that I will actually keep the box from because it just keeps it all so nice and compact. If you're in Korea, obviously it's much cheaper to buy Laneige. I have bought Laneige on eBay before, so I will put the link in the description box below for you to buy it. Laneige is fairly inexpensive and I think it does a great job. As I said, it's great for just that overnight and just whatever, there's even a little bit of dryness. It doesn't even need to be, just to wake up with deliciously soft lips for very inexpensive because I found that this does last a fair while. I also bought the Laneige water sleeping mask, and again for me this was a replacement product. I did actually buy this on Cathay Dragon on duty free when I was flying from Hong Kong to Shanghai. They still have duty free, even though isn't it the same country? But I do love this. As I said, their replacement. I could have obviously still bought this in duty free as well, and I'm pretty sure it was the same price, but actually Hong Kong airport is huge and I cannot be stuffed lugging because you get two of these. And do you think I can find the other one? I'm so sorry. But you get two of these and they're in the 100ml size, which is bigger than the ones you can buy in the store. You can also, if you're flying Cathay Pacific or Cathay Dragon, you can do a pre-online order. But I believe it's the same price in duty free as it is on board. But I have no problems buying it on board, and I just paid cash for it. I had Chinese RMB. Obviously they accept a number of currencies. For such a short flight though, it does help to have as close as you can get to exact change, because the chances of them having exact change are slim to nil. And obviously they accept Hong Kong dollars, RMB, all of the major currencies, but of course I had RMB being here in China. It's an option for those of you that don't have WeChat or any Alipay, so they can just scan it. I think you can use your credit card, but I'm sure there's a surcharge by using it on board. And yes, so I didn't. I just had cash and it was so much simpler. But yes, you get two in the duty-free magazine. That says that it's a Cathay Pacific exclusive. Anyway, I love this. Even though it's in this jar. It stays so cool. Again, Korean made, so it's absolutely beautiful. I just slather it on after toner and serum and all the other layers, and then I will sleep in this. I will say I do tend to kind of lacquer it on. It does also come with the little spoon as well, which is so lovely. All right, in the evening, apply on face after skin refiner and emulsion are applied. Go to sleep after the product is absorbed without washing it off. Wash face in the morning. Use 2 to 3 times a week. I do put it on maybe half an hour before I think I'm gonna just crash out, because I need it to soak in a little bit, because otherwise I'm gonna have it all over my pillow rather than on my face. But it feels incredible the next day. I think as well, because using other Korean products, maybe I haven't been using it twice a week for the last month. I definitely have not been. Also because I was running out before I arrived here, so I was trying to minimize it. I will also use it. I decant this into a small pot when I am flying a long haul flight, and I will, even if I'm flying an economy, I will just use some wet wipes. I can just do it at my seat, use some wet wipes, wipe off my face, and then apply this. I obviously won't put as much on because I think that would be a little bit strange this evening. I am also one of those people that does the sheet masks on board. Please check out my in-flight beauty video. But I use it for more than just on a weekly basis. But I think it's a really great product. As I said, it feels so nice and cool, even though it just sits in the jar. I suppose you could put it in the fridge too, if you lived in a really warm climate. But I find it stays really cool in here. I really do love it. It's fairly inexpensive, and of course the 100ml is going to last me longer than the standard 70, which is what you can buy in store. You can buy it here in China. I have seen it, but don't ask me where that was. I've been using this for years and I really do enjoy it as a sleeping mask. It doesn't just have to be a winter thing. I use it all year round, and I will definitely buy it again. It also, the expiry date, though, this one is 2021, so there's no way it's gonna last that long. But yes, I do love me some Laneige. I am dying to try, there's a eye one as well now with like a little roller ball that you apply. It's not like I need that. I just would like to try it, so I'm quite keen. I wonder if I will get the opportunity. They last a fair many months. It's not something that you would put on every day, even if you're putting it on, I don't even know, 2-3 times a week. Like, I'm thinking in the middle of winter, when your lips do tend to dry out a bit more. Yeah, it still lasts a while. This one less because you just use more of it. When I do fly long haul, I will apply a thin amount because it's just so hydrating. And because it's clear, okay, you look a little bit shiny as somebody's walking. Like, if you care what other people think, you'll look a little bit shiny until it sort of soaks in. But I think for keeping that moisture, but this is definitely one of them that I do use, and in addition to a sheet mask, I would get on board, wipe off whatever I've got. I just have moisturizer, I don't wear makeup, especially on flying days, and then I would just apply a thin amount that would just soak and be doing its thing until it's close to landing, maybe within within the last hour of the flight. I would tend to get up, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth and whatever, and use another facial wipe to take it off. And then when I'm back at my seat, I'll put on a sheet mask for the last, either a sheet mask or even the eye patches, depending on how much sleep I've had or got on board. I would definitely use that between, Australia, Hong Kong, Australia, Singapore. Those, they're not, are they long haul? They are long flights. They're long enough that I think your face starts to fall to pieces. Starts to show that you've been in a drier climate, so it's time. So you should do something to help yourself. Do consider subscribing, as I post new videos every week giving tips and strategies that may help enhance your travel experience. Anyway, if you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one now that I'm here living in China. Let's see what the adventures bring.